That's what he said. Intro. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Marlon Moore with Marlon Reaction. We are back with Jay with another episode. Actually, let's say this is the final episode of season 1.
It is. I'm so excited.
Part 2. Kobal's last Gleaming. Sorry, I had to look at that and remind myself. We've been drinking a little bit, so we good. It's Memorial Weekend. It's the next day after our last episode, so we will see how this ends, and we will get Jay's perspective on how this season ends. Are you expecting anything to happen?
No.
Are you expecting the arrow to be found?
No. That's gonna not be any things like that. I feel like that's gonna be stretched over multiple episodes. We're not gonna. Maybe she'll get back to Caprica in this episode, but I don't think we're gonna get like in detail into shit or anything. So I'm not expecting too much. I'm looking forward to see Caprica Boomer and Hilo and see what he's gonna do with her, because his mind has to be just all over the place at this point. He doesn't know what to believe, what to think. They just, not too long before that, they were having conversation, and he was basically referring to them as toasters and everything, and no feelings, blah, blah, blah. Toasters. Like, that's what he referred to them as.
I forgot about that.
The whole time she was trying to put a little secretively, like, not like force it, but just give him a twist on opinion, and I think she was hoping for him to have a bigger understanding than just like black and white, because she feels like she's in the kind of the gray area right now. Like, she knows she's a toaster, but like the feeling she has is not like toaster-esque. You know what I mean?
No. So
she was hoping for a better answer, but he didn't give it. So she's probably super confused too, honestly. And I just want to see what they're gonna wrap up in this last episode and how they're gonna make it seem. And I'm probably more excited to dive into the next season than this episode.
So how do you think this episode, or should I say this season, is going to end?
Cliffhanger.
You can say that about any show, really.
I don't think they could fit much in this last episode.
Why not?
It's just one episode. You can't do much.
It's a part 2 to an episode.
Yeah, it's a part 2, but I think that's why I said I think I'm a little more excited to delve into season 2 than this actual episode.
All right. This is the final episode of season 1 of Battlestar Galactica, and we have finally come to the end of one chapter, or should I say,
one
the
of 4.
First chapter of Battlestar Galactica. It's been a long journey. This is how we started our channel, and let's get to the end of one season.
Crash site Kobal. They are on Kobal.
I think in reality they want to survive that crash. What was
She's the one who told him not to be on the ship right now, because being on the ship was dangerous, she said.
He's gonna walk through the fire.
So it's funny that
Symbolism.
You ended up not getting on the ship like she said, and you wanted to be deployed, and you still ended up being stranded, basically. Even after listening to her. I wouldn't trust her no more after that. If I was him, I would lose all trust in her. Like, bitch, you set me up.
It ain't the first time. As I always say, it starts to come back.
Damn. That motherfucker.
In Jesus pose.
He laid back.
Museum, so what?
Lord have mercy.
The home of the heir of Apollo.
So she's looking for the heir of Apollo,
Come on, Halo.
which Starbucks looking for now.
And whose name is Apollo?
What are you talking about? Who's going to Earth? It doesn't even exist. I'm trying to get back to Galactica.
I'm your only hope of getting off this planet. So if I were you, I would take that tough guy attitude of yours and shove it up your ass.
Facts.
They
You
got shit
lucky
to
she
say.
cares about you.
She does. At the end of the day.
She's crossed the line before, but this is so far beyond the pale.
She wouldn't have done this on her own. She was
Nope.
coerced.
By whom?
Coerces Starbuck.
That's
save some time here, Commander. The question you really want to ask me is whether or not I asked Lieutenant Thrace to take the radar
Get to the point.
Caprica. The answer to your question is yes.
You've placed our people on the surface of Kobol in direct danger.
I am also deeply aware of the danger this civilization will be in if I ignore the pursuit of this arrow.
This is what you call the separation of church and
I'm going
state.
to have to ask you for your resignation, Madam President.
Wow.
2 silent transponders left.
Yes, sir. But only one of them's fully functional.
One will do. Now I need a pilot.
You don't got Starbuck.
Who else is your
who's
best
gonna be
pilot?
there?
As you were.
Oh, I forgot about.
I would hope it wouldn't be the bitch who just tried to kill herself. I would really hope.
It is, sir.
But she's looking for a death
Things are
wish.
moving very quickly, and I need every pilot.
I'm ready, sir.
Really? You just tried to kill yourself?
I have
Are
a
you
very
really
special
ready?
mission for you. You have to fire your nuke into the loading bay,
Will she really though?
then jump back home immediately.
Will she really though?
I understand. I can do it, sir. I know I can.
I don't trust her.
You was hesitant to find the water. Her face is really fucked up.
Yeah, and they act like it's nothing.
Getting a little tense. Here go Thrace. You think she regrets it?
Call her name precisely.
Starbuck.
Thank you.
There it is.
Wow, what is that? That's Caprica? That shit looks fucking hideous.
3
Tell you that
bases.
much.
I don't care. I don't love you.
For now.
I love what I thought was you.
Hilo, I think there's something else that you should know.
You're pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
I told y'all she better not be pregnant when she was throwing up.
Boom.
So this means Cylons can actually get pregnant.
So let me ask you something.
I don't know if she's really pregnant. She just thinks
That's
she's
my
pregnant.
question. Do you think she is?
I don't know. But she was throwing up like she was pregnant. She was acting like she's pregnant.
So, if only if they can, right? Does that change your outlook on how this is going to turn out?
No.
No.
My outlook is that this is going to be a continual cycle no matter what.
What do you mean?
All this is just going to keep replaying for the end of time.
I don't understand what you mean.
Not necessarily that every species will then make Cylons, but I don't think they're the first and I don't think they're the last. I think it's just gonna... They relocate. They build on the indigenous species.
You saying...
They revive civilization. Civilization takes a U-turn because something they did wasn't right. Not necessarily these people, just in general, the human population is going to just have to keep
That's what I'm getting
relocating and keep going somewhere and keep trying to get this shit right. And it probably never will.
So let me get this straight. So, if you have this feeling that there's a continuous cycle, right? So, if there's this continuous cycle, do you think that half the population was born from Cylons?
No.
You think they're pure human?
Because they have records of when they created Cylons, right?
But
So I think they created the Cylons, but that's not need to say eventually they do find Earth or whatever, right? And they re-inhabitate. I feel like so far it's just been hopping around and the same shit's been going on. Some shit fucks up. You have enough technology to fucking leave, hijack it, go somewhere else. Similar to our current world, climate change.
what you were trying to do?
Super large black holes, etc., trying to find other inhabitable places. But I just feel like it's just going to be a continual. Not to say that every single generation makes Cylons. I'm not saying that.
No. It takes,
I feel like they made the Cylons a grave mistake to
talking
do
about
that. I
millennia.
feel like this has been a continual cycle for a long time.
Okay. Good
And it
theory.
probably will after that. It'll even if they ever find Earth, I think it'll continue after that. Like, eventually they gonna fuck up too, just like we be fucking up too.
I like that analogy.
We won't let you down.
Sir,
Raise
I
track,
can't trust you.
start the jump clock.
I don't trust her. Shit. I would never trust her. But we know what's going on. That's why we don't trust. They don't know.
Security commander reports sounds of someone cutting through the hull.
That's not good.
The Raptors are cutting through the hull, sir.
Get the president on the line.
They're trying to break through.
Anti-radiation meds.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
Because all the nukes that went off.
Stab it. I would just went psh, fast.
Movie magic. I know how that works.
Motherfucking Home Alone ass looking ass.
She's always this Macaulay Culkin looking like
I forget his
Katie
name all the time.
Sackhoff.
This thing is working.
I still think that's one of the greatest battleship designs in sci-fi. How the top spins in a different direction than the bottom.
Yeah. Ooh, that man look burnt like
You
a
all
fucking.
scarred up.
He looked like a pack of fucking boneless ribs from the fucking Chinaman's.
Get to the high ground. It'll be our best chance of being seen by a search party.
High ground is also our best chance of being seen by the Cylons.
True.
Facts.
They're flying around, sir. They might land troops before we get rescued.
He's not a leader. He's not
Nope.
meant for that. I mean, technically, Chief is not a leader.
In any other, rescue scenario, he would have been right, but
Yeah.
the Cylons are there looking, so you really can't put yourself out there.
No. If you knew your people
Which
are
makes
very
it hard on
close,
both ends. It makes it hard for the people trying to find you. It makes
Yes.
it hard for you trying to stay safe away from the Cylons.
anytime you're trying to be rescued, you want to be at the highest point, right? Even
Not
if you
unless
lost,
there's the enemies right there looking for you, then you
unless-
don't.
Especially you know your people are not close.
Bitch, this is your one chance to prove yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you better prove it.
Excuse me?
They think we're Cylons. They'll let us dock. We can release the bomb manually and drop the nuke inside the ship itself.
Is this that episode I'm thinking of? If it is, it's gonna be a definite revelation. And I hate saying stuff like that when she never seen it.
how's he doing?
Not good, sir.
Get a blanket on him. I'm warm.
Guy's all fucked up.
You think he making love, probably. Got the tip pals in her face.
You saved me.
He always think he being saved by her.
You saved my life.
Oh bullshit.
Care to return the favor?
They always put her in the most cleanest outfits. Isn't it
They
crazy?
do.
Like angelic looking. I'm not saying she never wore like dark colors, but it's always very clean. Got that gat, bruh. They ain't ready.
The president says she will not yield.
The president says she will not yield.
I'm sorry the closed caption are not working. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's funny how you get both perspectives from people who are not in charge. You know what I mean? They're both telling each other what's going on. Boom.
Motherfucker, you tell me this thing that calls an arrow is literally an arrow? That's crazy. Y'all had it in the museum this whole time? You had something so important in the museum?
But they didn't know.
I didn't
Angelic.
take that shit literal. I didn't know it was to be taken literal to be an actual arrow.
It could be just
I thought it'd be something
not
else.
literal.
Well, she broke it down like it's a literal arrow. That can't be it. It can't be so simple. No way. That is not it. It cannot just be a fucking arrow. Oh, shit.
Pretty, isn't it?
I was waiting for that.
She punched you.
Hello,
Bitch,
Lieutenant.
That ain't
why
over.
she made her fall like that? Like she can't. You just took a hit from Apollo. You're not going to tell me you can't take a hit from 6?
This shit's powerful. It's like a shotty. All of them holes. It's a 45, baby. I'm glad Starbucks, she gun bucking, boy.
That
She don't give
aim
a
ain't
fuck.
on point,
She
though.
aim on point, but she
No,
ready to pull that
it's-
trigger, son.
But it ain't on point. You just hip firing, motherfucker.
That's like cowboy.
That's
Blah,
wishing luck.
blah, blah.
She wishing for luck.
Oh, I think this is that episode, guys. I'm pretty sure this is that episode. Shit gonna get real.
They look like they're in the
I
belly
hate
of
saying
some
that,
shit out
guys.
of
I'm sorry.
gears.
My bad.
Open the hatch.
I'll be damned. I say, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I'm leaving.
I'll release the bomb. Close the hatch after me. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just go.
She's not ready. Both of them are not.
She's one of them. She should be ready. Come on, Starbuck.
Now think about it. This is a good way to end this season. You was right.
Welcome back to Caprica, Lieutenant. Like what we've done with the place?
Looks shittier than ever, buddy. You gonna fight her one-on-one or what? Like,
I mean, we're
honestly.
technically stronger than we are. Technically.
Yeah, but she keeps trying to sneak up on her, though. do a fair fight. 1-on-1. Let's go.
I mean, technically she's in front of us. She's not sneaking up, so she still can't do anything.
Starbuck, you better get on that shit.
I mean, she's a good fighter pilot.
She better show out. After all the disappointment you gave me this whole season, you gave me so many disappointments. You better show the fuck out.
You know what's funny? Even at this time, this release on TV, I always found it funny they're using like MP40s.
Why? It's old.
And P90s. And it, you know what I mean?
No.
Here we go. She ain't ready. She ain't ready.
Why are you telling him to shush?
Telling myself to shush.
Son of a bitch.
She's like, what the fuck? Get back in here, right? Like, get it done. Let's go. That's
Yeah,
how
but
I would
she's
be.
human.
I know. I would too.
That just
Here we go. This is the part I'm talking about.
Oh, this bitch. That's her.
Mm-hmm.
She going face to face with a naked her. A bunch of hers.
She's clenching my arm, guys.
What would you do?
That's my point.
I would feel so small.
Yes.
Come on, Starbuck.
So irrelevant.
Exactly the word I was looking for.
Fucking
Woo!
shooter,
Get him!
bitch.
He's like, what?
Starbuck?
And he has seen her in how
That's
long?
the real Starbuck, bro. You better go get her.
I'm placing you under arrest.
What? Citizen's arrest? Not even citizens, because he's not a citizen, but...
Tie arrest.
Why are they so quiet?
No, we're not doing this. I'm in command here, Captain. Colonel, this is wrong. You're relieved. Fall back. Madam President, I would...
Oh! How you pull a gun on Ty?
Fracking mind. This is mutiny. You know that.
Yes, I do.
How dare you try to blast Ty's head off? He does for the greater good.
Look at
How
this shit.
dare you?
Look at this shit.
Yeah, this bitch trying to talk to this bitch, like, trying to calm her down and shit, but all y'all just fucking Cylons any fucking ways.
I'm not a Cylon. I'm Sharon Valeri.
You can't fight destiny, Sharon. It catches up with
There's
you
still more
no matter
coming.
what you do. Don't worry about it.
Dozens upon dozens of
Gonna
her.
fuck with her head so bad.
Wouldn't that be for you? She's like, nah, bruh. She getting the freak out of there.
Very sad.
Right to my head. Said to tell you he was
It's hard to
following
feel
his
like
instincts.
how you would feel towards her.
Put the
Put her
president
ass in the
in the
fucking
brig.
brig.
Greatest
I've
contacts?
been telling you, they should kill her ass by now.
Jesus, no!
Oh, 'cause
She
knows.
knows the other boomer.
Because Boomer's up there, yeah.
She's like, what the fuck?
Beautiful scenery.
Ooh.
First member of our family will be with us soon, guys.
Is she saying she's pregnant? I don't know.
Start.
His neck is fucked up, though.
I wish the subs were lower. There's a reason why I say that, and you guys know what I'm talking about.
Is there a baby in there? That's their baby? I swear to God, if they had a baby, I'm done with this show. They had a baby? No. 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 No.
Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bitch! What?
I told you guys I started remembering.
What? This bitch just says thank you and shot him? Bitch, you left because you was over and compensated by all the copies of you, and your next thing to do is to shoot your captain?
Okay, guys, we took a little break. Jay needed a little 5-minute to recover from what just happened. She's not happy, guys. She not happy at all. Just what I'm gonna say. But I know she might have a little rant. Please excuse her if she says anything. But I'm very curious what she thinks about it. I kind of feel like I know what she's gonna say, knowing how she feels about everybody and everything that has transpired. So, how do you feel about this episode and the season ending of season 1 of Battlestar?
Highly unhappy.
Highly unhappy?
Dissatisfied, unhappy, disappointed.
With what?
Everything.
What's everything? You gotta explain to me.
I don't even know how to explain it.
So obviously she's upset with Adama getting shot, right?
It's not even the fact that he got shot. I just feel like it's poor writing. I just feel like it's so stupid that she went through all this shit all these times, saw all the freaking points of her being a Cylon, ignored them, then went on this fucking mission that Adama personally asked her about because he thought she would be the perfect fit, saw herself, nuked all her copies like Galactica wanted, but then you went back to Galactica and shot Adama. Like, you're playing both sides, and it's so fucking stupid to me that I just wish her character would just go away at this point.
So you took it completely different from how I took it when I first watched it. So how I took it, yes, I understand what you're trying to say, but I'm looking at the point of viewers. She had no control at that point when it happened. We don't know. I have no pure facts that this is what happens. I'm just saying the benefit of the doubt. Up to that point, she was complete control, right? Up to that point, they triggered her to do what she did. You understand what I'm trying to say?
That's your opinion.
I understand that's my opinion. I'm just giving you I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm showing you a different side.
Be devil's advocate, but at the same time, I feel like they can't necessarily control, because if they could, then Caprica Boomer would not be trying to help Hilo. Mm-hmm. She would not be having feelings. If they could literally control every little minute thing, then none of that would be happening. Mm-hmm. So I just digress from his opinion that I don't agree with it, because if that was the case, then Caprica Boomer wouldn't be doing what the fuck she's doing.
Right.
They're sitting here looking for him, and they're trying to trace her. They're trying to trace them both at this point, because they don't want her dealing with it anymore, because she's gone besides the original plan. If they could literally just control through waves or thoughts or whatever, they would have done it. So no, I don't agree with what he's saying.
Again, I'm putting my hat on. Who's higher in the chain of rank, Hilo or Adama? Who's higher in the rank, Hilo or Adama?
I think it's irrelevant.
No, it is relevant.
If you have someone that you're sitting here for months and months tracking, but if they could control someone like this, if they were really looking for Hilo and Caprica Boomer to settle it and get rid of them, they could have did it a long ass fucking time ago. And if that's the case, then they would have did that.
I personally think it's pretty good writing, because her doing that act got her close to Adama. I was hoping for a better reaction.
Well, I'm sorry if you guys don't like that. Obviously he thinks different, and most likely you guys watching, you all watched this already, so y'all probably feel the same way he feels.
So we're going to end it there, guys. Hopefully she turns around and really starts thinking and absorbing everything that happened, because that's one thing of all of us who have seen shows like this. We absorbed everything and let it settle instead of just everything being reactionary. So we will see you guys on season 2, hopefully, episode 1, whatever the name of that is. Like I said, it's an amazing show, and hopefully she just pushes through and just watches it, just like we all did. Everybody who have seen it. So it's Molly Mall J, Battlestar Galactica. We out. Peace.